Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to our last and final day on board the all-new Disney Treasure. Today we are at Disney's Castaway Cay, where we show you everything new on the island, enjoy an absolutely breathtaking final dinner at Plaza de Coco, watch the incredible new Moana stage show, and give an emotional goodbye to all of our Disney friends. We have all of that in today's video and so much more up next. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, from a rather chilly and rather gloomy Castaway Cay. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to what is unfortunately our last and final day on board the Disney Treasure. As you guys saw, we are here at Disney's Castaway Cay. It's a little chilly outside, pretty gloomy. We're gonna get off for just a little bit to do a quick lap of the island to show you guys what's new before returning to the ship for another night of activities. And what better way to start the day than with Churro Mickey Waffles? Heck yes. And it looks like they're changing things up on the Disney Treasure when it comes to Churro Mickey Waffles, because when we were on the Disney Fantasy for our 7-night cruises, they typically do the Churro Mickey Waffles on the last sea day of the voyage, not the very last day. But on the Disney Treasure, they're waiting until the very last day to do it. So in case you guys are searching for Churro Mickey Waffles and you're on the Disney Treasure, that's when you can anticipate to find them. Also, can we talk about how this one doesn't like Churro Mickey Waffles?
No.
What is wrong with you?
They taste, well, obviously fried, so they're just oily and it leaves like a film in your mouth. It's gross.
Uh-huh. Does anyone else agree with her?
I hope so.
Let me know if you're a Churro Mickey Waffle hater like this one.
Yeah.
Why am I marrying you? I don't think this is gonna work.
Fight me.
So check this out, guys. You see that ship all the way down there? That's the Disney Dream. While we were at breakfast, they came on, they were like, hey, we're gonna sound our horns in a second. And we're like, okay, that's weird. We sounded off our horns and we thought nothing of it. And then I'm scrolling through Twitter and I see Disney Treasure and Disney Dream horn battle at Castaway Cay. Why would they not make a ship-wide announcement saying, hey, the Disney Dream is in front of us, we're gonna horn battle them, so we could at least get to somewhere to watch it? Low-key, little upset that they didn't make an announcement because we missed it. That would have been so cool. Because then we turn around while we're at Marceline Market and we look and there's the Disney Dream just sailing away. It came by over here. It was pretty darn close and then it turned and started sailing away off into the distance. Hopefully we have the opportunity to do this when we're on the Disney Dream in March.
Yeah.
Hopefully. That would be ideal. Still kind of sad though. Also, jet skis. And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Castaway Cay, this time on the Disney Treasure. It's a little gloomy outside, but you know what? Still gonna have some fun exploring. Something I will say about the Wish class, I definitely think that these windows in the back over here are a wasted opportunity, because when you're inside Plaza de Coco or Arendelle, 90% of the time the windows are closed, so you can't even see outside. And then you go into the restaurant, most of the time it's gonna be dark outside by the time like you're in there. So it just doesn't make any sense. I don't understand why they decided to put these windows there. And this over here is gonna be the best look we get the entire cruise of the back of the Disney Treasure with Captain Hook and Peter Pan on the back. Let me know what you guys think about these two down in the comment section below. Do you like the choice of Captain Hook and Peter Pan, or do you wish it was something different? And if so, what would you put there? And if all goes according to plan, by the end of this year, we should be halfway there to getting our names up on this wall. Halfway there. Hopefully it won't take us another, what, 30 years? How old am I? 30 years old? Hopefully it won't take us another 30 years to get the rest of the way, but one day soon. Also, check this out, guys. This is one of those rare days where all the excursions are going out. Holy cow. It's one of those rare perfect weather days. Take a look at who we have heading our way. It's Minnie, and Pluto's right behind her. Hi, Minnie. Pluto! Okay, after about an 8-minute walk, we have made it to the main area of Castaway Cay. Let's go ahead and take a look at She Sells Seashells and see what's new as far as merchandise. Coda, what do you got there?
A stingray.
A stingray? What kind of stingray?
A blue spotted one.
A blue spotted one? Don't know the technical term?
A stingray.
Yeah, that is definitely interesting. They're selling Lookout Key Mickey over here on Castaway. It's a little odd. Starting off with some brand new shirts that they have over here at Castaway Key. We have a like almost 60s or 70s looking psychedelic Disney Cruise Line shirt. That's interesting. We have a mini tank top over here. Now, my memory may be a little fuzzy, but I don't recall seeing these the last time we were here. A men's and women's Castaway Key t-shirt. We have one for Mickey and one for Minnie. I do believe this shirt is also different, featuring Olaf. It says Sandy Toes and Carrot Nose. We also have this Castaway Key shirt with the seagulls from Finding Nemo. It says Serenity Bay, Cookies 2, and Sandbar. Right next door, we have a red Castaway Key shirt. That is brand new. I think I've seen this one before, but this one right next door featuring Mount Rushmore, this one is brand new. I actually really like this shirt. We also have these intentionally oversized Castaway Key shirts that I think are new. Like, this is a 3X, and I think this would fit a really, really large person. These are intentionally oversized to be like worn over your bathing suit or something. That's really cool. I like that. I also don't remember seeing this Disney Cruise Line design before on Castaway Key. We have some flowers over here on the top and bottom. It's really nice. Okay, so we definitely need to look back at other videos, but we're having a debate as to whether or not we first saw these at Lookout Key and not Castaway Key, because these look familiar, but I just can't remember where I've seen them before.
We're definitely at Lighthouse.
You sure?
Because I don't like the whatever that is.
You don't like that material?
No.
So we made our way back outside of the store, and I can't recall if we've ever seen these matching outfits before. This looks familiar. This one doesn't. I think
it was Tommy Bahama. When we walked up, if it was Tommy Bahama, I would have said, yes, we've seen it before, but it's not.
Either way, it looks really interesting. Maybe in the future we'll pick up one of these, but honestly, I can't picture Coco wearing something like this. No? Yeah, I can't picture you wearing that.
It's stiff near my neck. Well, it's soft, though, at least. I don't like the...
the feeling of choking.
Yeah.
Okay, I need some help. She sells seashells. I don't recall and everything else. I don't recall that being there because we have she sells seashells, and then down there's another gift shop that's called By the Seashore. Can you guys let me know, am I tripping or what? Here's a quick look at the family beach, the first of several family beaches over here at Castaway Key. You can see that there are plenty of seats available, but it doesn't surprise me because it is a little gray outside. It's also just a tiny bit chilly. We also know the water's really cold, so we didn't even wear our bathing suits. We're just kind of walking around. But yeah, plenty of seats available over here. We'll walk on down by Pelican Point and see what the situation's like over there. Of all the times we've been to Castaway Key, I don't think I have ever taken the time to come over here and point this out. This area is called In the Shade, and it's basically a covered area that just has a bunch of outdoor games. You can see they have checkers over here, they have billiards, they have some basketball back there, they even have some ping pong tables and foosball over there. Like, they don't have anything like this, to my knowledge, over at Lookout Key. So I just wanted to point this out. This is something additional that you can find over here at Castaway that they don't have at Lookout. I can imagine at some point in the future they would add it though. I also want to point these out too. Take a look at these. These are brand new. I mean, relatively new since the last time we were here. They installed these wheelchair ramps so that way you can get a wheelchair all the way down to the water, which is awesome. Also, I think some of these trash cans are new. At least like the little coverings that they have on them are new. And it looks like they also brought over the reusable cups from Lookout to Castaway, which is awesome. I love to see that. And look at that. You can take this thing down almost quite literally all the way to the water. And then we have is this Pelican Plunge? I don't know. We have the overwater obstacle course over here, and we can take a look at the situation of the family beach. You can see it's still quite busy. Just to give you guys a little bit of a time reference, it is 11:45, and this is the chair situation on the first family beach. Still plenty available. As we make our way further on down, you can still see some of our local Bahamian shops as well, where you can get different items that say Bahamas. Okay, so we've made our way over to the Heads Up Bar at Pelican Point, and this is another possible wedding venue if you're wanting to get married with Disney Cruise Line. Now, Coda shut this one down really hard, and a lot of you guys have been asking, why didn't we pick this location with the ship in the background? Babe, do you want to enlighten the subscribers?
Ew.
Ew?
I don't like the wood, and it looks nice now, but a lot of times it's a darker. They must have pressure washed it or something. So the last times we were here, it was a darker wood. It just looked dirty and gross. And then if you do it at a time where the splash pad's open, mommy, no.
You don't want the yelling kids in the background?
No. Not at all. Or the people snorkeling in the background.
It's just not your vision?
No, getting pooped on by a seagull mid-ceremony. No, they only tell you it's good luck because they feel bad for you.
That is very true. And also for me personally, like, you could very well have a day like today where it's just gray and gloomy outside, and then you have the possibility of getting rained out. And then on top of that, like, if you get rained out, this is the last day of your cruise. Where else are you gonna get married? So yeah, it's just a whole bunch of different variables and things that could go wrong. It just makes more sense to just do it on board the ship. So I completely agree with Coda on everything that she says. I just wanted you guys to understand our thought process, and more specifically her thought process, as to why she didn't want to get married in this spot. It is possible to have a beautiful ceremony in this area if all the conditions are right, but there's just way too many variables.
And I'm a princess. No.
You are indeed a princess. Okay, so we need to reenact this. Coda had me stand here. POV, you're getting married. You see I do. You look at your family. Pelican. It's just not the vibe. It's just not the vision. Also, you got to deal with this thing being here throughout the whole ceremony. Like, you can Photoshop it out, but still, it's just, it's there. Also, I know Lookout Key has a splash pad on land with a couple of slides, but I still think having the one over water makes this one a lot more unique and a lot cooler than what they have at Lookout Key. You actually have to swim out to this one. And while we're over here at Pelican Point, you can go ahead and take a look at the second family beach right before you hit the cabanas over there. So this is something that's new that we found over here at By the Seashore. They have Disney Cruise Line towel clips. Huh, smart. They saw people bringing their own and they're like, hey, let's make our own. And take a look at this. They're also selling the Lookout Key Mini over here too. It's time to make our way over to Serenity Bay. So we made it out here to Serenity Bay. I also want to point out the wheelchair pad that they have added over here as well. This is relatively new, just like what they had over at the family beach, and I appreciate having this. And take a look at this. It also looks like they've added a makeshift like ramp and like wheelchair thing over to this table over here. Actually, yeah, this is a wheelchair table. It's got no like seats. It's just for people in chairs. That's awesome. So here's something interesting I want to point out about Serenity Bay. Over here on this side of the rope, on the opposite side of the rope, this used to be like the cast member exclusive area for Serenity Bay and Castaway Cay, but they have since closed it off, and it looks like they are building some new cabanas over there, which is interesting. You can see some of the new pylons that they've dug and put into the ground, and you can see the stacks of lumber. So they're building some new cabanas over here, it looks like. At least I think it's cabanas. I could be completely wrong. If you guys know more than I do, let me know down in the comment section below. But it's interesting to see some new construction over here. And then here is a look at the rest of Serenity Bay. You can see not a whole lot of people in the water because it is pretty darn cold, but we have a line of chairs going all the way down here, and it is quite busy in the chair department. Now, when it comes to Serenity Bay, I always say that if you have any thought of coming here, make sure you guys get off the ship relatively early to claim some of these closer up chairs, because we have the buffet over here and the bar, and these close up chairs fill up very quickly, and if you have to walk all the way down to those farther chairs, it can feel like a trek, especially in the sand. And if you have limited mobility, then these are really first come first serve, and it can feel like a challenge. So I always recommend getting here early. Okay, so we just got a message on our phone. This isn't good. Hope you're having an enjoyable day. We're reaching out with an update to this afternoon's entertainment schedule. Unfortunately, this afternoon's matinee performance of The Tale of Moana will not be performed in the Walt Disney Theater. Oh no, we were really banking on that matinee showing. So this is precisely why I wanted to see that 3 o'clock performance, because I knew it was a new show and it was likely to get canceled or something. Like if anything happens, I wanted to make sure we were there and had the opportunity to see it later. So now we have to deal with the later crowds. That's not good. So as soon as we're done with dinner, we need to like go to the theater and stand in line, because that line is going to get ridiculously long.
At least we get to see Sailing Away though.
Also, just a little bit of information for you guys. You need to come over here to Pelican Point in order to catch the tram to Serenity Bay, and you'll know because it says Serenity Bay. Now, you can't ride this same tram all the way back to the ship. Once you make it back here to Pelican Point, you need to get off the Serenity Bay tram and wait for the next one that's like a lot longer. That will take you back to the ship. Okay, skies are getting a little bit darker, starting to sprinkle a little bit. It's time for us to get back on board the ship. So we made our way back to the ship, and I want to point out a couple things that I don't think I pointed out before. They do have some showers over here right before you get back onto the ship. Not only do they have showers, but they also have foot washers over here. There are people utilizing it right now, so I don't want to get them all on camera. And they also have water stations over here, which I really appreciate. It's not the warmest out right now. It is starting to drizzle. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is nice to have these right before you get back on board the ship. And if it's really hot outside, they'll typically have someone out here with cold towels for you. Okay, we've made it back to the room, and I already know what's waiting for us when we get in. I already know what's waiting. Oh, I see it. Oh, we don't like to see that. We have our luggage tags. That means the cruise ends tomorrow. And actually, I'm kind of surprised. We don't have Daisy this time. Typically, we get Daisy. Huh. I'm going to have to ask Coco when she gets back. She's still on the island. But I'm going to have to ask her when she gets back. I think we always get Daisy. Now we got Minnie. Something different. But yeah. We don't like to worry about that. Current time is 1:30 in the afternoon, and as you can see, the skies are finally starting to clear up. That's how it works, huh? As we were leaving Serenity Bay, the clouds over there were looking a little gnarly and gross, and we were like, yeah, let's go ahead and come back on board the ship. But now look at it, it's starting to clear up. The island is looking gorgeous once again. So for anyone who is still on the island, they are in for a treat for the last couple of hours that they're there. I will say I am extremely disappointed that the 3 o'clock matinee of Moana got canceled, and it actually makes me pretty darn nervous for the next couple of showings. I have no idea why the 3 o'clock got canceled. They didn't give us a reason. I'm hoping that it's not too major of a technical reason, but as soon as I got on the ship and I saw that Moana was being held on the last day, I was like, okay, we might be ending the cruise on a high note with a fantastic show, but at the same time though, if something happens and it gets canceled and we can't see it, there's no other opportunity to see it. So I really hope that they make the decision to move Moana to earlier in the cruise, so that way if something does happen, then they have another opportunity to come back and guests can see it. But we'll see. I don't know what we're going to do in the meantime. We might just go ahead and start packing, because that's something that we unfortunately have to do today. That's the sad part about cruising, is the very last day. It always sucks. It's fine though. There's still more fun to be had this afternoon. So let's go ahead and get back inside the room, relax for a little bit, decompress, and then start packing. Well then, this is a bit of a change. Coco and I, we went down for a nap because we figured, we were going to be watching Moana anyways during this time, you know? So we woke up. It's about 3:45. All aboard is at 4. And this is what we're dealing with. The temperature also has dropped significantly. It is very chilly. I am like shivering right now because I am shirtless out here on the balcony. Goodness me, what a change. Looks like we might be in for a bit of a rough night back to Port Canaveral. We have a turtle alert. There's a turtle. A big-ass sea turtle. Oh, my God. This thing is huge. Oh, my gosh. Okay, I'm trying to get pictures real quick. It is a massive sea turtle. Oh my god. Okay, hold up. I got a picture. There's a massive sea turtle.
Oh my god!
That thing is huge. Look at his head's over the water. His head's up. That is the biggest sea turtle I've ever seen. Look, there he goes again. Heads up. I think this is the first time I've ever seen a sea turtle here at Castaway. Swim closer this way, buddy. And he's going down.
Come back. Did you be coming this way?
He could go down pretty far because all this is dredged, so this is very deep pocket. You guys should have seen me running in the room. I'm over here just chilling. I look out and I'm like, what the heck is that? I see it poke its head out of the water. I ran inside the room yelling turtle alert. Meanwhile, Coda's in the bathroom actively using it. She starts freaking out. Oh, I'm so happy we saw that turtle. That was a massive turtle. Holy cow.
At the end of this announcement, we will be sounding our ship's whistle. We recommend to our guests on the open decks to cover your ears.
Loud and proud, baby. So long, Castaway Key. We will be back and see you in just a couple of weeks. Hopefully the weather's a little bit warmer in a couple of weeks the next time we're here, so that way we can actually like do some snorkeling and actually spend some time in the beach and not be cold. You're still looking for turtles, aren't you?
Yeah.
You never know, there could be some over here.
Eggs and the nest will be here next time.
I don't think I've ever seen a turtle nest or heard of a turtle nest on Castaway. And unfortunately, that time has come. It is time for us to pack. Got to repack everything that we brought with us and everything that we bought while on the boat. Oh, Lord. I know this is going to be a little difficult for you guys to see, but I'm going to zoom in as much as I can. It looks like a ghost ship off in the distance, but we believe that's either the Disney Dream or the Disney Fantasy. Because we know the Disney Dream did a drive-by of Castaway earlier, and the Fantasy was at Lookout Key. That just looks so creepy. It's a ghost ship. And yep, Coda pulled it up on Cruise Mapper. We are the Disney Treasure, and just ahead of us is the Disney Dream.
Where is she going?
It's a day at sea for her, so she's just doing donuts in the water. I would love to hang out here and stare at the Disney Dream for just a little bit longer. We're going to be on her in just a couple of months in March, but we do need to get down to dinner, so let's go ahead and do that. Time to make our way down to Deck 5 for our final dinner of the cruise at Plaza de Coco. And once again, I just need to highlight this artwork over here in between Deck 5 and 6. Really nice. And Plaza de Coco is literally right there. Ready to head on in, babe?
Yeah.
Let's go. Bienvenidos. Final night. Now, people who have done second night Coco already told us to be ready because tears were shed. So, let's see what happens. Hello. Oh, I like your costumes. I love it. Hello. 504. I love your costumes. You look like Alebrijes. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Hello. Were all these lights on before? We haven't been in here since the very first night of the cruise, so that was 7 days ago. And take a look at what we have at the very center. We have a picture of Hector and the guitar. All right, Plaza de Coco, second and final night of the cruise. Let's go ahead and take a look at the menu. Ooh, take a look at the design on top, the alebrije. That looks so good. I already love this menu. Let's see, for our appetizers, we have a sweet shrimp cocktail. We have beef birria empanada. Ooh, herb guacamole, blue corn chips, and red chicken enchiladas. For salads, a watermelon orange and jicama salad. We also have a romaine wedge. For soups, we have a chipotle black bean soup and a chilled avocado soup. For our entrees, we have a grilled seafood and tomato rice, a pan-seared adobo spiced sea bass, a poblano pepper. We have a majicoacan carnitas. I think that's how you pronounce it. We have a roasted chicken breast mole, a toasted quinoa bowl, and a ribeye de corte grande. Ooh, I know what I'm getting. Let's see. For our lighter notes, we have a grilled orange and lime marinated flank steak salad. We also have a grilled sirloin steak, chicken breast, and filet of salmon. And here are the desserts. We have some churros. I'm definitely going to be getting those and judging those. We have a sunrise spectacular chocolate cake, a Grand Central Station pecan tart, as well as a cappuccino creme brulee cheesecake. For our ice cream sundaes, we have a Hector Rivera sundae. And for no sugar added, a coconut rice pudding. Our chips and salsa have arrived instead of the bread service. I love this touch. Also, I want to point out the napkins. The napkins say Plaza de Coco in it. I know it's really difficult to see in the lighting, but you can kind of see it here. If I put my hand over it, it says Plaza de Coco. Oh, what's? Oh yeah, that's a better look. Right there. There you go. All right, our appetizer has arrived. I ordered the birria empanada. The birria sauce is on the side right here. Smells really good. And Coda, you got the birria empanada too, right? Yep. Oh, and what's that? Gesundheit, say that again?
The guac.
Oh, that's the guac. I did not hear guac.
What did you hear?
Yeah, exactly.
Hola, Papa Hector. The rest of the family eats down at the cemetery, setting up for the Muertos, but I wanted a moment just to honor you today. The rest of the family doesn't really get it. I mean, how do you really tell people you went to the land of the dead and had a whole adventure with your great-great-grandfather without them looking at you like you're crazy? That game changed my life. Anyway, I wanted to tell you that I play music every day now. I'm so grateful Mama Coco shared her memories with us because I know you're visiting our family every year on Dia de Muertos. And I promise I'm gonna make you proud. And speaking of music, I brought some friends along to play in your honor tonight. A little help, amigos? Now that I'm allowed to play music, I wanted to show you some of my sweet skills. And this song feels perfect for the Muertos, right, amigos? Remember me, though I have to say goodbye, remember me. Don't let it make you cry, or even if I'm far away, I'll hold you in my heart. It's a secret song to you each night we are apart. Remember me. Oh, no, the strings, they're all broken.
Well, what happened? There is another guitar right there.
Well, that's true. And I'm sure Papa Hector would be so proud to see me playing his guitar, right? But no.
Miguel.
You think I should?
Yeah,
Okay. Bueno. You think I should?
Yeah.
I think I'll just take his guitar from the Brenda and put it back when we're done. What could go wrong, right?
What did I tell you about that song, chamaco?
No manches! Mamá Imelda!
Hola, Miguel.
Papa Hector!
In the flesh! Not in the flesh. Well, you can be in the...
Oh. Can you see them? See! And you all, can you see them too? I don't understand.
Oh, you really have to stop taking things off the ofrenda, Miguel.
Sounds like today is Dia de Muertos and now we can celebrate together.
Oh, you got a point. How often do we all get to be together like this?
Not often enough. A little help, amigos? What color is the sky? Ay, mi amor, ay, mi amor. You tell me that it's red. Ay, mi amor, ay, mi amor. Where should I put my shoes? Ay, mi amor, ay, mi amor. You say put them on your head. Ay, mi amor, ay, mi amor. You make me un poco loco, un poquitito loco. The way you keep me guessing, I'm nodding and I'm guessing. How come that's a blessing that I'm only un poco loco. You make me un poco loco, un poquitito loco. The way you keep me guessing, I'm nodding and I'm guessing. How come that's a blessing that I'm only un poco loco. The loco that you make me is just too go crazy. The sense that you're not making, the liberties you're taking.
Okay, so you guys know that if I have to come on here, then there's something up with the food. However, this time is different. I'm singing the praises of the food here at Plaza de Coco.
Yes.
It is so good. As a Latino, I am very impressed. The second night menu is a lot more impressive than the first one. I was kind of disappointed in the first night menu. It was kind of meh, but the second night, much better options. The guacamole is fantastic. It's really good. I am super impressed with the birria empanadas. It's also good. And this is just the appetizers. The entrees are coming up next, and I cannot wait to try them. Okay, I am mad. This is not a ribeye. This is prime rib. They did the same thing on the Wish at Arundel. When the Wish first debuted, they had a menu item that said ribeye, and it's prime rib. This is prime rib. This doesn't scream Mexican to me. What Coda has looks Mexican. I'm gonna get that because no. Kitra, on the other hand, she got the poblano pepper. That looks really good. All right, this is more like it. They swapped out my entree for the carnitas. It looks and smells amazing. It even comes with some flour tortillas. I cannot wait. Oh yeah, this is more like it.
Sin motivo, sin razón, se somos novios, mantenemos un cariño limpio y puro.
Alright, I'm putting on my clown makeup again, and I am giving the churros a try. My biggest complaint with them on the Wish is that they were hard and stale, and you can tell that they were sitting under a lamp and they weren't fresh. So let's go ahead and give them a try and see if anything's different. Okay, they're still not as fresh as they could be, but they are still much better than what you can find on the Wish. They're not as fresh as they could be, but much better.
Mira que ya amaneció, ya los pajarillos cantan más. Hola, hola. goodbye to you yet.
Well, your Papa Hector and I are always with you. Even when you can't see us, you take a little of us everywhere you go.
So, on Dia de Muertos, we celebrate our loved ones. So everyone here, think about your loved ones. The ones you would like to honor and remember. And just like Mama Imelda, Papa Hector, Mama Coco, we honor your memories tonight.
This has been a wonderful anniversary.
Senior. Everyone, I give you my blessings to celebrate those who came before you.
Cherish the memories we've made here tonight.
And share the song in your heart wherever you go.
Our love for each other will live on forever. In every beat of my proud corazón. Our love for each other will live on forever. In every beat of my proud corazón.
This song is for all of us.
Ay, mi familia, oiga mi gente, canten a coro, let it be known. Our love for each other will live on forever. In every beat of my proud corazón. Ay, mi familia, oiga mi gente, canten a coro, let it be known. Our love for each other will live on forever.
Okay, Plaza de Coco is now officially my new favorite DCL restaurant. Everything about it is just amazing. Especially as a Latino, I appreciate it so much more. It's incredible. The food is great, the entertainment is great, the nods to Mexican culture is great. Disney really cooked with this restaurant, literally. It is incredible. You guys are going to love it, especially any of you Latinos out there who have been wanting some good Spanish food on a Disney cruise. You guys are going to appreciate this. Okay, but now we need to rush on over to the Walt Disney Theater and get in line for Moana because the 3 o'clock show was canceled, and we had some friends that went to the 6 o'clock, and they said that the line stretched all the way down to 1923 by the time the doors opened. So we got to make sure we get there early, very early, to get a spot. All right, we have made it to the Walt Disney Theater. This is on deck 4, so we are on the mezzanine level. You can already see there's a couple of folks already in line waiting. We got here and the first show was letting out. Coda and Nugget have their spot, so we'll be checking up on them while we do a little bit more exploring, hiding some more ducks. All right, I love you, baby. I appreciate you. Hand hug. All right, Coda's being a trooper and holding a spot in line while I go and get other things done. I'm heading back to the room now to collect some more ducks to hide. But just to give you an idea of the time frame that we're looking at right now, it's currently 7:15 and there's already a line for the 8:30 Moana show. It was basically a worst case scenario with them canceling that 3 o'clock performance. So we'll see. Like, our friends who went to the 6 o'clock show said that people got turned away because the theater got full. So we definitely didn't want that to be us. We spent, hello. We spent so much money to be on this cruise, and we only have now one opportunity to see Moana. We're not going to waste that opportunity. We're going to make sure we get into that theater. All right, our final ducks have been retrieved. Let's go do some hiding. Okay, so I'm on deck 5, and I'm kind of playing it cool. I'm right next to some plants, and this little guy is going to go hiding in one of those plants. Someone's bound to sit here later on in the evening, and they're going to look down and say, huh, there's a duck. All right, bye, buddy. Hope you go to a great home. All right, just outside of Sarabi, we're on deck 5? We're on deck 5. And I am going to be placing another duck right around here somewhere. All right, next little ducky is gonna go right here. He's a little bit darker too, so he might blend in a little bit more. All right, current time is 7:45. We've made our way back to the Walt Disney Theater. Let's go ahead and do a crowd check. So we are on the starboard side, and in case you guys are curious, the port side is looking exactly the same. In case you guys are curious where the end of the line is currently, here is the Sarabi Club on deck 4. And we turn around this way, you can see the Grand Hall that way. We have the end of the line right over here. It stretches down and around this way. So while Coda's waiting for the Moana show, I'm going around the ship getting some last-minute B-roll shots. And this is the Wonderland Theater on the opposite side of the ship. On the starboard side, we have the Neverland Theater. And this is a look at the theater. As you can see, it's fairly small. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows. There's 7 rows in total of this theater. And it can maybe hold like 100 or so people in here. So that's one of the complaints that I had about the Wish class, is that these theaters are really small. I like how on the Dream and the Fantasy, it had a much bigger space with a bigger screen, you know, and it stretched 2 decks. I kind of wish it were the same, but I do understand why they went this route. 2 separate theaters, they could show 2 separate movies at the same time, you know, different things for different families at different times. It's just a little bit too small for me. All right, game time, babe. Go, 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 go.
She said, like,
all right, success. Front row, not quite on the edge, but we're fine. Sit down right here.
So, a very good morning, everyone, and welcome
Look at
to
that,
beautiful
perfect view.
Disney Theater.
Okay, so let's go ahead and take a second to appreciate the stage that they have for Moana. There's no like main curtain, which is very interesting. They also have a couple of chandeliers on either side, which is really cool. You can see they've extended the stage out over here on the sides, very similar to what they did for Beauty and the Beast. I am so excited for this show. I've heard nothing but great things. It should be a good time. I can imagine this is going to be one of those situations where it really pays to be concierge, because one of the perks of being concierge is being able to get inside the theater before everyone else and being able to pick whatever seats you want. So by the time we got in here, a lot of the down in front seats in the middle section were already full, and people were like scrambling to try and get seats down there. So yeah, that's one of those times where being concierge will be worth it. But I'm still very excited for the seats that we got. We're down in front, not quite in the center, but I'll take it.
No personal items to be placed on the seats to guard those seats. Reminder to just remove those items at this time and let our friends sit and enjoy the show. That's the best thing. Enjoy the show.
So I have no idea what caused the earlier 3 o'clock matinee show to get canceled, but I feel like they may have shot themselves in the foot with that, because now there are only 2 shows available, and we heard that there were people turned away from the 6 o'clock show, and I'm 99% sure it's going to be the same situation again. They are being extremely strict with the seat saving and making sure that every single seat is filled. It's going to be wild, and I'm sure there are going to be a lot of unhappy guests. So if you're on the Disney Treasure, make sure you get your butt to the 3 o'clock matinee if it's still available, to avoid any of this stressful situation. We're just a few minutes away from showtime, and Nugget is locked in. He's got a front row seat, baby. All right, real quick, because the battery's about to die. What did you think about Moana?
It was cute. I don't know.
You don't know?
It was cute.
It was cute? Not your favorite?
No.
No? I really enjoyed it. Is it my favorite? No. I still think Beauty and the Beast takes my top spot for a favorite Disney show. However, this show is extremely impressive. The puppeteering that they do in the show is great. The staging is fantastic. The set design is great. It's a technical marvel for Disney Cruise Line. There's a lot of really impressive stuff in this show. So it's definitely worth watching. Make sure you get here early to see it and don't miss it on your Disney Treasure cruise. It's definitely one to remember. All right, babe. You know what time it is. Don't look at me like that. It wasn't my fault. For the second day in a row. Wait, you still gotta guess.
Dinosaur.
What's the towel animal? You say dinosaur? You sure?
No.
Dinosaur?
He's a stingray.
You see, all is forgiven.
Is it?
It's a stingray. You love stingrays. Okay, so we've made our way back to the Grand Hall and we are seated, well not seated, we're standing for the final treasure, or no, treasure found, that's what it's called. It's basically the farewell show of the Disney Treasure. Now, we haven't seen the farewell show of the Disney Wish because they started doing that after we sailed on it, so I have no idea what to expect. I don't know who's gonna come out, what all this entails, so it's gonna be a new experience for the both of us. Oh wow, Goofy just appears out of nowhere. Pluto. Oh. Moana's up there. Oh, we got Rapunzel down there, Jasmine. So it looks like very similar to what they do on the other ships. Some of the characters come out, albeit a significantly less number of characters come out, and they do a meet and greet for a short amount of time before they do the actual farewell, which is interesting. There's like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters out right now. Oh yeah, there's probably some other characters out on the sides over here, maybe. I'm very surprised that there wasn't like a grand entrance or a grand announcement that the characters were coming out. They just kind of appear. They're just like, hey, poof, here they are. And now they're doing last minute meet and greet photos.
You know what they say about small packages?
What?
Good things come in it.
There are kids. Okay. All right. Well, a true treasure holds a world of possibilities, all locked up inside a chest. And Sage.
Yes.
Where there's a lock. There's a key. But who holds the key? Who can unlock this treasure? Someone who is wiser than they know.
And braver than they think.
A seasoned adventurer.
A knowing sage.
But with the faith of a child. It's you! What's your name? This is Chad! Chad? Oh, look at you. Very good.
Say hi, Chad.
Chad, you still have the key? Don't hide it. Be proud. Let's go. Come on.
Let's go. Let me see.
Everybody, let's
Hold
hear
it up.
Chad.
Hold it up, proud. Yes, stand
Now
right
you
here.
stand right here on the A.
There we go.
Now, Chad, who are you traveling with this week?
Wife and 2 kids. Very good. What was your favorite part about the cruise? Jamaica.
Jamaican me
crazy.
Well, Chad, let's think about the treasures we've all discovered this week. We sail in Carmen.
And we travel to exotic ports of all.
inside that treasure chest.
Oh.
Now, Trad, do you still have the key? Hold it up! Very good. Now we're gonna open this together.
Yes, yes.
Right?
Give Chad some encouragement.
Stop there. Ready, Trad? You nervous? Don't sweat. Okay, ready.
That's it! Huzzah! You found it, my friends! There they are. Better than gold, stronger than diamonds, more valuable than any prize in the universe. Your memories. Such things will always be greater than all the magic, all the treasures, and all the world. A whole new world for you.
And with that, guys, another fantastic Disney Cruise Line vacation is in the books, and this time on the all-new Disney Treasure. I gotta say, guys, I really love the Disney Treasure. It is definitely one of the better Disney Cruise Line ships in the fleet. Just about everything about this ship is perfect. The only thing that is holding it back is that it is designed exactly the same way as the Disney Wish, and I just cannot forgive having the 2 elevator banks, the 2 stairwells, the atrociously designed adults only area at the back of the ship. The overall layout is doo-doo, but the interior design and the themed spaces and the entertainment and all the other offerings make up for it. This is going to be a lot of people's new favorite ship in the Disney Cruise Line fleet, and I completely understand why. If this ship had the same overall design layout as the Disney Fantasy, then this ship would 100% be my #1 ship in the fleet. It is definitely that good. I highly recommend you guys put the Disney Treasure at the top of your Disney Cruise Line list. This ship is a must-do. Before we end off today's video, I of course have to announce the winner of our giveaway. I want to give a huge congratulations to username TSK719 for winning this treasure cooler bag. Please reach out to me on either Twitter or Instagram to verify that it's you, and you can send me all your details over there. I want to thank you all so much for watching not only this video, but the entire treasure series. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And of course, I also need to give a huge thank you to every single one of you guys who came up to us while we were on this cruise and said hello. I really appreciate you guys chatting with us and sharing your stories and letting us know how we affected your decision to book a Disney cruise and to sail on the Disney Treasure. You guys have no idea how much that means the world to Coda and I. And it really is because of those interactions that we keep doing what we're doing. Because of you guys, I finally get to say that this is my full-time job, going on these cruises and bringing you guys along with me, making not only entertaining but also informative videos so that way you guys know exactly what to expect from your next Disney Cruise Line vacation. And from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you so much for everything. If you guys have made it all the way to the very end of this video, let me know you guys are the real MVPs by leaving the word magic down in the comments section below. Of course, I want to give a final thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. Without you guys, this kind of content would not be possible. In just a few weeks, we are going to be setting sail on the Disney Wish for a bit of a pre-wedding cruise, and then in March we are setting sail on the Disney Dream. So don't you guys worry, you have a lot more Disney Cruise Line content coming your way. I hope you are all having a wonderful day, morning, afternoon, and evening, and I will see you guys in the next video.